All right, I'm back. I'm gonna start. I actually rewound this a little bit. I don't know if you want to call it rewound this, but or rewind. I moved the needle back a little bit, and I'm gonna just hit play. So anybody out there that was really listening to this shit, you're gonna hear this shit again on part two. Fuck you, right? So with that, we are gonna move on to the next batch of records. Hopefully this is it, right? Because I went through these many. Hopefully we'll get through these many in the last, whatever amount of time. Necro, I Need Drugs. Great listen. You guys like Necro? He's kind of a weirdo, but he's hilarious, and I love his shit, so I had to have this. Big shout out to Enrique Victorero out in, I think he's Miami. Great guy. He actually sold me this. He sold me a bunch of the other records that I'm going to show you. Not this one, though. This is another copy of The Chronic, one of my favorite albums of all time. So this reason why this one is special is because it has Aftermath and Death Row on it, which is crazy. This is, to anybody that's like a real Dr. Dre fan and knows the history, knows that having those two labels next to each other is fucking nuts, right? It's kind of like, oh my god, getting this shit to focus. It's just an anomaly, right? So I had to buy it just for that reason. Now I have like 18 copies of this fucking record, which is one of the greatest albums of all time. So I don't need to speak on fucking Dr. Dre's The Chronic anymore. So we're just gonna leave that one alone and move on to the next one. All right, so these next two are the same album. This is the folks that call it Champagne for Breakfast from DJ Muggs, Madlib, and it's DJ Muggs, Madlib, and who the fuck was it? I don't remember. It was the third dude. I don't remember his fucking name. It's pretty hilarious though. It's hilarious that I don't remember his name. But yeah, so these two right here are the same album. This Champagne for Breakfast. Champagne for Breakfast. How did I wind up with two? I cannot fucking tell you. So Soul Assassins, they put out shit, and maybe I just don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I think I just bought it twice, and I bought both covers. Fucking sue me. But I have both. All right, that's one, that's two, and that's all there is to it. This is another one from Soul Assassins. What They Hinting For. I forget the name of this dude, but this one was not that great. Yeah, it was just an expensive record. I will literally buy anything that DJ Muggs puts out. So this one just fucking fell into my lap. It took a long time to get to me, so whatever it is. It's like a West Coast dude, like kind of like classic sounding West Coast. I don't remember his name. Honestly, fucking hate me all you want. I don't remember his fucking name. It just wasn't that memorable. So we'll just leave it at that. And we're going to move on to Defari. You guys remember Defari from the Liquid Crew? Great guy. Had a verse or two on the Dr. Dre's 2001. Did some shit with Exhibit, which I really enjoyed. But this album is pretty plain, not the greatest shit you'll ever hear. So that's really it. I think it's the maybe second or third album. Not sure. I didn't really look. I just saw it was Defari and I said, fuck it, I'll take it. Anyways, moving on. The Game, You're the Wolf. This is a great album. This one I highly recommend. You're the Wolf. The Game is pretty fucking awesome, as you guys already know. I collect this shit, and this is another one that I highly recommend. Now, another thing that I recommend from The Game is 1992, which is probably even better. This one kind of goes off the spirit of like the LA riots and all that shit. It takes a lot from The Chronic. It's pretty much trying to be like a remake of The Chronic type of thing, which I already showed you. Yeah, Game is good. I love The Game. So This one and Year of the Wolf, go out and get that shit. UGK, Underground Kings, super tight. Classic. What can I say about this one? This was just super classic. This is one that you really gotta go out and get and listen to it. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourselves. Nas, King Deceased 3. Let me move this shit up like this so that it doesn't have any resistance when I pull it out. King's Deceased 3. So Nas has been like on a tear the last few years, putting out albums like crazy. He had King's Deceased, King's Deceased 2, King's Deceased 3. He had Magic, and he just recently put out Magic Part 2, which has been getting some pretty good reviews. I have not listened to it, and I am not going to listen to it until it comes out on vinyl. But in the meantime, I got King's Deceased 3, which is pretty fucking good. Nas is still a top-notch MC, and fuck. I mean, I don't know what I can say about this one. Go out and listen to it. This one, you have to get it. I mean, it is what it is. It's fucking Nas. So, Duck Down Records presents Collect This Edition. Nothing super special about this album. It's just a cool little, you know, like if you like Boot Camp Click, this is cool shit. Which leads me to the next one, which is really the same thing. Just Boot Camp Click. You know, Sean Price, fucking Black Moon, Smith and Wesson, them motherfuckers. So we're just gonna move on. Cool shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this has got a lot of cool shit on it. Speaking of cool shit, I don't know if you guys remember, but I've been very Memphis heavy recently. So Project Pat's first album, Mr. Don't Play, Everything's Working. So I already had this, but fucking get on down. They did a pressing, and this is 354 of 1,000. So this is one that if you can get your hands on it, by all means go for it, because the OG is going very expensive. The one that I have is an OG, but it's a what do you call it? A promotional copy or whatever. So it doesn't have the cover, right? This one does. So cool shit, you know. Good for me. And I have 2 copies. One has the cover. Oh, man. Memphis. Kingpin, Skinny Pimp. This dude used to be in 3 6 Mafia, and then he wasn't. And I don't know what the whole deal was with them. I have to watch more documentaries about it, quite frankly. But this one has Looking for the Chewing. Looking for the chewing. Looking for the chewing. That's dope track. I love that one. So this one right here, if you can find it, get it. This is a good one. If you like Memphis shit, this is classic Memphis. Speaking of classic Memphis, DJ Paul's the original masters. This is like old, before even fucking Mystic Styles came out. It's got this track Chifa, which is really just rapped by Gangsta Boo when she was like 14 or 15 years old. I don't know how old she was, but she sounds very raw, very unpolished, and I love it. I love the way that track sounds. But all in all, this is one that I listened to tonight. I recently just got it, so you gotta go and check this one out. I love DJ Paul. Pretty much sold my soul to DJ Paul at this point, so go ahead and get this one. Key Glock. Oh man, Key Glock. This is an album that I was actually looking forward to owning on vinyl because it has my favorite track from Key Glock, which is, let me see if I can get this shit to focus. Right there. Came From Nothing. That is my favorite Key Glock track. Great sample, so go ahead and just check the whole album out. It's pretty damn good. It's got a lot of good shit. Glaucoma Part 2. Another Memphis rapper. He's came up after Young Dolph, who, by the way, I'm going to have some more of his shit here pretty soon. It's already been purchased. I'm just waiting on it. But yeah, Key Glock, keeping Memphis on the map. Go check this one out. This is one you really got to check out. Newer shit. OGC, the original Gun Clappers. Going back to the boot camp clip, The Empire Strikes Back. This one I have not really put it on and give it a good listen to, so I'm not going to speak on it too much. Mostly because it's not an album that I've ever listened to. That's one that I bought just because I really like the first one, and that's really it. So I'm not going to speak on it too much. The fact of the matter is that I have it now, and it's going to be being played around here pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Sean Price, another one. I've not listened to this one yet, Imperious Rex. But Sean Price is another guy from Bootcamp Click, so I'm not going to speak on it too much. I'm just going to move on and show it to you and let you know. Hey, I have it. All right, now we're getting into the subject at hand, which is Suicide Boys. This is another one of their albums. It's called Long-Term Effects of Suffering, which actually had a couple of really good tracks. There's one that was kind of G-funky. Fuck, I don't remember the name of it. Let me see. See if I see the name of it. I don't know if it was Avalon or it was Ugliest, actually. Ugliest, which is the second to last track. That's a really nice track. Yeah, this album is not super great, but that track is super great. Just like on the last video, I had a Suicide Boys album, and there was one track on that one that I was like, yo, fuck the rest of it. It was just this one. Well, this one, same thing. Ugliest. That's probably the best track on this one. And now we're going to go with the crown jewel, because every one of my videos has to have that one record that stands out above all others. And it's right behind this one right here. I'm going to show you. Oh my goodness. So on the last video that I made, I think Diabolic's what was the name of the album? Fucking Liar and a Thief was like the album from that video. This is the album from this one. Diabolic. Oh my god, slap the fuck out of me. Immortal Technique, the GOAT, the greatest rapper of all time, right there. Immortal Technique, autograph. The Martyr, which is the last album that he put out. I actually got my hands on a vinyl pressing of this. Made in Canada. Eh? So, this is one that I've not listened to yet today. I mean, I haven't listened to the vinyl pressing, but the album I've listened to many a times. Many a times. And it will get listened to tonight, because I'm on a mission to listen to everything that I have not listened to. I've not really been listening to this today, so this is going to get, rewound and extra spun and violated. However, that one's already been in my rotation before. That's one of my favorite albums of all time, to be honest with you. So The Martyr, the reason why it's been so hard to find is because it wasn't actually allowed to be pressed, even on CD or anything, right? Because Immortal Technique couldn't clear all the samples, so he literally started just giving the motherfucker away online. It was just getting thrown out. Just fucking download it, enjoy it, which is great, right? But nothing beats a vinyl pressing. So I have it now. I got it from, I don't remember if it was Australia or Austria, one of those fucking countries outside of the US that does not give a shit about copyright laws. So that makes me very happy. And I really want to make a bigger deal out of it, but the fact of the matter is that most of you guys don't even know anything about this album. So I really recommend going out and peeping it. Immortal Technique's The Martyr. Go fucking listen to it. It is such a great album. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I'll give you the J.I. III guarantee on that one. One of my favorite all-time albums. So with that, we're going to end it. I am going to sit down just a tad because this is the view that you guys are used to, right? I was just standing up because I had to. Because of focus, I couldn't get the shit to focus. I actually tried for like 20 minutes. I started recording and then the shit just went to shit because it wouldn't focus correctly. So, but yeah, this is This is my July 2023 video. What's new? What is new with Jay the Third? Well, I'm gonna be moving soon, and I'm drinking White Claw. Tangerine, fuck me, right? I'm gonna be moving soon. You guys are not gonna hear from me after October, so between now and October, if I make another video, that's gonna be the last video you guys see from me until I'm able to make a video. I can't tell you when, because I don't know. All right. You know, my profession is taking me places soon. I'm gonna be away from the family, and it's very sad, very sad. But I'll still be around. It's like Gloria Gaynor, you know. I will survive. Oh, long as I'm alive, and yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna get back to you, motherfuckers. Shit, what's recent? What else can I speak on? Just real quick, that's recent. Oh, Tupac. Go check out the whole story with Tupac's murder being solved now, like officially, which we have. It's been solved for a long time, but fucking Keefe D's getting his house raided, and there's been a fucking up thing about Tupac's murder that, you know, like, it's been trending upwards. So go check that shit out. I've watched a lot of videos on it. It's very interesting. So go check that out. Shit. Big shout out to the Hip Hop Vinyl Spinners, because they're the homies. Big shout out to Enrique Victorero out in Miami, who's been slanging me a lot of these records that you saw today. I got them from that dude. He's a great dude. He's got a store up in on Discogs. Fuck. Yeah, I wish I remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah. Hopefully on the next video, I'll give him another shout out, and then I'll mention his store on Discogs, so you guys can go ahead and peep him out. Give the man some money for some records. Okay, the guy's got a great selection. He's just slaying the records that he owns. So bless the man for that. I got like 6 records coming to me right now from his collection. Shit, that's really it. I'm gonna let you motherfuckers go, but before I do, go check this one out. Go check that one out. These are the 2 records from this video that you really need to kind of like take away and go and fucking figure out. Suicide Boys, I Want to Die in New Orleans, and Immortal Technique, The Martyr. Peace, motherfuckers. Go and behave. Be nice. Be nice to each other. All right? Peace out.